A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back in Kalaw for the second day of the Kalaw Ultra Trail Run in Myanmar. First time we are in Myanmar with the Asia Trail Master Championship Series. We had a fantastic day yesterday with the 80 kilometer points race. Today it's time for the 50 kilometer and also a couple of shorter distance races. But it's the 50 kilometer that matters for us for the Asia Trail Master Championship. As usual, top 25 in the result will get points for the ranking, the championship ranking that will lead to potential qualification for the Asia Trail Master Championship final at the beginning of October this year, season 10 final. It's almost 6 o'clock here in Myanmar in Kalaw. We are preparing for the start. We were informed that there will also still be a speech by the local authorities. We also have some local music here. So there will be a short speech given by the authorities here in Kalaw. And then we will have the start of the 50 kilometers. And just like yesterday, it will be an open race, that meaning there are no familiar names. First time in Myanmar for many people on the start list. It's even the first time they take part in a race of international statures. So we are bound to get to know a lot of people, just like yesterday with Jack Speed, for example. Also Ted Pang Oh, who was third in the race. Great new names in the scene. And I do not see any sign of the authorities' speech. Maybe they will do the speech for the start of the 25 kilometers, which will happen half an hour later. It seems to me that everything is getting ready for the start here already at punctual at 6 o'clock. Once again, we will have updates for you from a couple of checkpoints also in this 50 kilometer race, but just like yesterday, and with the experience of yesterday in mind, we can already tell you that we will not be able to update you for the first couple of hours due to absolutely no connectivity in these areas where the runners will go through. So we will be back as soon as we have connection with an update on what is happening in this race this morning. This is a fast course, as we also saw yesterday. We do expect a winning time that will be quite fast. We were informed that there's quite a few road runners here also on the starting line. So local road runners, marathon runners, always interesting. And this indeed looks like a great opportunity for road runners to get to know trail running, because it's not really a technical course, even though there is a few technical bits. Quite a few runners had a bit of cuts on their legs yesterday because there's a bit of bush with some pointy angles here and there, apparently plants, but nothing major. We have a front biker here. He is from Austria, also resident in Myanmar, Joachim. No front runner, but a front biker, and that tells you everything again about the runnability of this course here in Kalaw Ultra Trail Run. So yesterday was great. There were quite a few DNFs, as was to be expected, of course, from the 80 kilometer, and with many people giving it a go for the very first time. I think it was a 50% dropout, but that's not unusual. Now we are at the 50k. I think we will have more finishes here. We have great weather. It's cool at the start, but it warms up very quickly after sunrise, which will happen in 20 minutes. When I look towards the east, I can already see it's getting bright over there. The Kalaw Tower in the back, a landmark here of the town. As I mentioned yesterday, this is not an obscure town, this is a tourist place. Has been on the backpacker circuit for more than a decade, longer even. And it's the place that also provides hikers and long multi-day trekkers, gives them access to the Inle Lake, which is one of the tourist highlights of Myanmar. We have more than 100 participants in this 50 kilometers, so that's a good turnout. Later on we have a 22k, we have a 15k and a 5k, and for those distances we are having more than 700 participants. So by all means, this edition, the 6th edition of the Kalaw Ultra Trail Run, is a success, and let's hope it stays that way. No accidents, no major incidents, no major injuries, so that everybody can return home tomorrow or tonight already with a smile on his face. It is 6 o'clock, but the speaker is quiet, not exactly sure what is happening. Are they still waiting in the end for the speech or not? It's one of those things, yeah. I do believe there will be a speech after all, yeah. There we have one of the Filipino runners who also has been residing here for a while already. She's from Luzon originally, but moved to Yangon in 2016 or 17, I forget. Familiar with all the older events in the Philippines. She was talking to me yesterday about the old Spanish Trail and all that. She was happy to hear that the H1 and the Mount Ugo Marathon have joined the Asia Trail Master Series this season. That's 1st to 4th of May, was announced last week. My Burmese is inexistent, so not exactly sure what is being said now, but here we go. We do have the expected speech. Okay, that's it. A concise speech, that's how we like it before the start of the race. Runners have warmed up, of course, especially the competitive runners, the elite runners. Warm-up is important for a 50k race, and here we go already. The start of the 50 kilometers at the Kalaw Ultra Trail Run. And here we have one of the runners from Korea. There's a couple of runners here from South Korea in Myanmar. They were also supposed to be there yesterday on the 80k, but for some reason they were not at the starting line, so maybe they dropped to the 50k. No matter what, this is the start. We are gonna get ready to hop on the motorcycle and go to the first and the third checkpoint, and we will be updating you, as I mentioned earlier, as soon as we have mobile connectivity. Thank you very much.